Today, I am reviewing the Canon RF 50mm f1.8 STM mirrorless lens. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. Let me start by telling you how this lens actually performs in real life, because that's what matters. First off, the build and size are just fantastic. This thing is incredibly compact and lightweight, tipping the scales at only around 160 grams. It feels like you're barely adding anything to your camera bag. I can throw it on my R8 or R6 and walk around all day without feeling fatigued. It's perfect for street photography where you want to stay discreet, or for travel when you don't want to lug heavy glass. The design is simple but solid for the price point, with a nice control ring up front that lets you adjust aperture, ISO, or exposure compensation directly on the lens. That's such a smooth feature that makes shooting more intuitive once you get used to it. Now, the star of the show is that bright f/1.8 aperture. This opens up a whole world of creative possibilities. In low light, it lets you shoot handheld at faster shutter speeds without cranking up the ISO too much, so your images stay cleaner. But where it really shines is in creating that beautiful background blur, that creamy bokeh that makes your subjects pop. For portraits, it's magic. The subject isolation is excellent, and the way it renders out-of-focus areas is generally very pleasing with smooth transitions and nice round highlights. I've taken so many family portraits and street candids with this lens where the background just melts away in a dreamy way that makes the photos look way more expensive than they actually cost to produce. Autofocus is another area where this lens impresses. The stepping motor, or STM, is smooth and quiet, which is perfect for both stills and video recording. It locks on quickly and tracks reliably, especially with eye detection on the newer R bodies. For video, the focus pulls are silent enough that you won't ruin your audio, and it's continuous and natural. I filmed some vlog-style pieces to camera with it, and the results were super professional looking thanks to that shallow depth of field combined with the quiet operation. Image quality overall is really strong for what this lens is. In the center, it's sharp even wide open at f/1.8, and by f/2.8 or f/4, it's excellent across most of the frame. Colors are vibrant with that classic Canon look, rich and pleasing right out of camera. The coatings do a good job minimizing ghosting and flare, so you can shoot into bright light without too many issues. Distortions are very low, which is great for architecture or any straight-line scenes. And the 50mm focal length is just so versatile. It's natural for portraits, fantastic for everyday documentary-style shooting, landscapes, and even some product work. The close focusing distance lets you get reasonably near your subjects for intimate shots too. Of course, I want to be completely honest here because no lens is perfect, especially at this price. Wide open at f/1.8, the corners and edges can be a bit soft, and there's noticeable vignetting that darkens the frame. Chromatic aberration or purple fringing can show up in high contrast areas, but it's easily corrected in Lightroom or in camera. Some people notice a bit of focus breathing if you're doing a lot of video work with big focus pulls, and the autofocus motor can have a slight audible buzz during longer adjustments, though it's usually not a deal breaker. There's no weather sealing, so you have to be careful in rain or heavy dust, and it doesn't come with a lens hood, which I recommend picking up separately to help with flare and protection. But here's the thing. When you consider that this lens usually sells for around $200, those minor drawbacks become very easy to live with. It punches way above its weight. I've compared shots side by side with more expensive primes, and for most real-world uses, this one holds its own beautifully. It's not going to replace a pro-level f/1.2 lens in every scenario, but for beginners, enthusiasts, or even pros who want a lightweight walk-around option, it's a no-brainer. I use it constantly for family events, casual portraits, low-light indoor shots, and just wandering the streets. It makes photography fun again because it's so effortless to carry and delivers results that make you smile when you review them on the back of the camera. One of my favorite things is how it pairs with the EOS R system. On bodies like the R50, R10, R8, or the higher-end R6 and R5, it feels perfectly balanced. The control ring integrates seamlessly, and the whole setup becomes this compact, powerful kit that encourages you to shoot more.